Welcome back to TechKidFX for another GRT price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the GRT chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also continued to obey the Elliot structures, where you can see that we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, in a move that has now managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which I have highlighted here on the charts using this red target area, and there are high chances that you have now bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 1 in a move that gave us a high at around the $0.2325 mark. And before we started our Elliott wave structures, we had been seeing higher prices in these 1-2 setup to the upper side. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also the long-term scenarios here on the GRT chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first give you a target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 that I'm expecting to play out here on the long-term scenarios by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3883 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And in the formation of this wave 3, which is also an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for this wave 3 to the upper side. And it is this micro Elliott wave count within the formation of the wave 3 that is going to give me the short-term scenarios, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and to give you the short-term scenarios, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2 down here, we started these massive bounce to the upper side in a move that had been obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see I have these 5-wave structure to the upper side, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.1755 mark, and also completing the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. Then after seeing the high for that wave 1, we started a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2. And now my primary scenario is that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of the formation of this wave 3. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, we are also seeing another micro Elliott wave count within the formation of that wave 3, where you can see I have this Elliott wave structure in white, where we have now peaked in that first wave to the upside, also seen a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, in a move that has now managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which I have highlighted here on the charts using this red target area. And there are high chances that we have now bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this massive run up to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And yesterday you can see that we had this massive run up to the upper side in a move that gave us a high at around the $0.1569 mark, in what I still believe is the start of that wave 3, though we did not continue holding above the wave 1 high of this Elliott wave structure, and we are seeing a bit of a pullback to the lower side, and there are high chances that you are going to see a reversal from this pullback that we saw over here after making our high at around the $0.1569 mark, and continue gearing up to fully maximize our target areas in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That now gives me a target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.1709 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And that is what I'm expecting to play out here on the short-term scenarios. So here on the H-bar chart, as long as we are holding an area that I'm going to give you using the Fibonacci's by connecting them from the low of the first wave, that is the second wave down there, to the high that we made yesterday, as long as we are holding between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that lies between the $0.1481 mark and the $0.1424 mark, the trend is up, and we are going to see a reversal, continue gearing up, fully maximize our target areas in the formation of this wave 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios, and I'll be keeping you updated.